Alright, we have the Iron Bracket Winners Finals Round 1. We have Clover versus Saul here. And this is like the lowest bracket available. Not a lot of people played, so kind of like some more faster players will show up here. Not like fast as like, Helios per se, but fast enough to where some people have been notably practicing or training with some other players. Nice fortune from Clover, however, and perfectly timed too, because Sal did not have the pieces to finish his transition and had to actually eat it there, no matter if he set that off there. So that's going to be an excellent point for Clover here. Round 2, however, might be a bit tougher. You can see that Sal actually is building more of a developed pattern than Clover is right now, because, well, Clover is new. That's why they have the bottom seed, and mainly like the difference in speed is kind of like noticeable. Sal kind of just places pieces way ahead of, well, not way ahead of time, but he kind of like knows what he's gonna place ahead of time. So he's gonna spend less time thinking and having a cog's turn. Clover, who is still noticeably new at this game, the cogs are just gonna turn a little bit slower for them because they're still thinking about where to place the pieces and don't exactly know how to form shapes at like the bend of wheel just yet. But that's just a matter of practice and whatnot. Excellent ideas for early attacks though. Definitely caught Sal up in a bind here, but not in much of a bind whereas he's going to be locked out, as you can see, because he gets a free 5 chain here with the color correction. And a desperate 1 chain from Clover to defend the garbage, but did not go through with it. It's going to be another point for Sal, pulling ahead though in the Iron Bracket Winners Round 1. So like I said here, everyone gets to make a bracket, everyone gets a chance to shine and play with people of their skill level. It's not going to be where you lose twice in like the entire tournament and you just go home. Don't like running that here. All pools into double elimination so people can make a bracket full of players of their own, I guess, their own kind, if you want to put it that way. However, of course, more people kind of train more than others in some brackets, so it's not going to be completely full of like, it's going to be full of news, but not like, I can't, I can't chain as fast or as well, so I can't play the game, something like that. But that does not excuse that, but that does not overplay Sal's amazing 7 chain there. Still using a bit of the throwaway column of column 6, so kind of a habit to break there. Might have the room to fix it in this matchup though, since Clover's not going to have an easy time attacking Saul there, unless they just perfectly time it somehow, which is possible. Okay, starting to get the reds. Okay. Might be an 8 chain we're looking at here from Sal. Clover doesn't really seem to have anything going on over there. So they're kind of just getting the cogs starting, trying to figure out how the Puyos fall in the first place. They did get us a 4 chain, but they did give us a 4 chain to show here, so not quite out of it just yet. An all clear start will pose as a threat. Clever of Clover to actually use all of the pieces for the all clear rather than just the 2 free pieces. If Clover can actually, oh no, they just opted to let Sal get his chain off, surprisingly. Naturally, you kind of want to just throw the all clear most of the time, or just build for it, but in this level, people are going to more than likely just throw it and catch their opponent off guard, but that did not happen in this case. Sal's seems to be dealing with a little bit of a red trout, but Sal's red power 2 to kind of let Clover out here. And another follow-up 3 chain to make sure that that X is touched, and down goes Clover. Another point for Sal here, 5-2. And another all clear start here. Clover a little bit late to the corral there for the all clear, but still gets it nonetheless. Interesting that Sal would opt to just main chain here instead of just stacking upwards, but honestly, not really too much of like a bad thing if he does decide to do this because, like I said, Clover is a little new to the whole party, so not gonna know to just attack or like time your attacks very carefully, per se. But that does not mean that they will not learn. So we will give them the room to do so and the encouragement. I want a lot of go Clovers in the comments of this video, please. That'd be so funny and so wild. A little bit of attacking going on here on Sal's end. Mostly to get some room here to actually set up that chain. He does need two more purples to make it happen though. Game not getting to him easy, but finally gave him the benefit of giving him the 4 purples. The chain will cut here, but is it going to be a good enough chain to actually put Clover up to the X, giving him a 6-1 in this lead, and giving him the match point here, potentially. Let's see, more GTR from Sal, so someone who knows what they're doing at least a little bit. Weird pieces to be thrown away there in column 6. I felt that could have been used for like the chain a little bit better, but they just opted to use column 6 as their throwaway column, which is not a good habit to really stick with. They will have to learn how to place those effectively if they want to place in a higher bracket next time. But regardless, that chain is also going to cut, but that cut will not matter since Clover did not have a 5 chain, and rooms were Saul in the room here getting a 4 chain. But amazing plays from both players. Shoutouts to Clover for getting that awesome 4 chain in the beginning.